Fabio, can you hear me? Fabio. Fabio, can you hear me?
Hello. Hello, teacher.
Hello, Fabio. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, teacher. How are you?
I'm fine too. And you, how are you too?
Very fine. Uh,
That's idea. This is very interesting for me. You are very fine, very okay.
okay, teacher.
Fabio, and the last week or the Tuesday, I was to send you the link. I saw you in online. Why no answer me? Why no connect me with the encounter? Why?
Then on Wednesday, I cannot enter in the encounter because I was working. And
Ah,
and Tuesday, I enter in the Sky, but my partner said that the teacher cannot um, cannot in the encounter. Cannot cannot be in the encounter.
ah,
Yes.
see, see, I saw you online. You, hey, why you no answer me? Why don't you connect with me? I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for Alonso. And also I was busy as well. So well, it was impossible to do this to make this encounter. But no problem. No, there are no problem. The idea is you can do this day. We can do schedule again another day and do this encounter. This is idea. No problem really. The idea is to make this encounter in the Charles space and practice. Okay, Fabio, today we're going to see moral birth. Moral birth. Do you know moral birth? Moral birth.
Moral verse? Yes, teacher.
Okay. Yeah, Moral birth. The topic today is childhood. Do you mean childhood?
Childhood?
Childhood. See, childhood.
Yes.
Yeah, childhood.
Childhood.
Today we're talking about childhood. Yeah. And when you understand a childhood, for you, what is the childhood for children?
Can you
For
repeat,
you,
teacher?
what is what is childhood for you?
What is the question? What?
For you, what is this? For what is this childhood? For you, what is the childhood?
Am I
¿Qué
speaking
es,
about
qué
childhood?
es infancia para ti? ¿Qué es infancia? Yeah, ¿qué es infancia para ti?
Uh, I don't understand, teacher.
O sea, para ti en español, qué es la infancia para ti? ¿Qué es la infancia?
Childhood is
Childhood, infancia, ajá.
childhood. Yes, infancia. Childhood
Ajá,
is
para ti.
when you was born, when you play, when you study, when you play with your cousins or brothers. This is childhood.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Childhood is the most important part for children,
For
because
children.
that was a spirit, they are the great experience when you grow in process. When you grow in process, when you don't find the many things, do you many things, you make many things, crazy things, and you to play different classes. classic games. You gain the video game. You had the video game. You had many experiences with your family, with your brother, the living with your brother, and the other fight, the fight with brother. And that's really just wonderful. The memories you have when you are adults. You're thinking about your childhood. You okay. Your childhood was very funny. My childhood was really exciting for me. I used to go to the beach. I used to go to the river. I had a friend. I had a friend called Diego. He was my best friend, my childhood, many adventure, different things. That's just great. The childhood. This is the beautiful part of our life, the childhood.
Yes.
Jeffrey, I want to talking about my little story about my childhood. And you understand this is activity. When my childhood was very funny. I used to run away from home every afternoon. When we went with some of my friends, we could play the role afternoon. Used to go to throughout. To the river. The river was my favorite place in my childhood. I swim a lot. I learned to learn this is play to swim. I swim a lot. This is a river for me was this important play from my life. Uh, in afternoon, I threw out and play it hide and seek, football, and different classes players. And it's a moment. And we had a magical place called Aguacatico. It's a lake. There, I like to swim. We call swim all day. But when our parents realized they pushes us, but we didn't again go to this place. But my father told us play is very unsafe for me. eh, and this is moment in my childhood. Uh, they are not the dangerous person. It's very healthy environment. You go to the street every day. You're hanging around a lot. And this is moment. Right now, tell me about your childhood. What is this experience in your childhood? Tell me about it.
My experience in childhood, um, um, my experience when we were in the river with my cousins, and um, we like to play soccer, video plays,
Video
uh,
game, video games.
video games, um, playing soccer, traveling around the town, and swimming. We like swimming, and we like dancing, and we like to visit our grandparents, and no more
That's great. This experience. Well, I'm going to see
experience.
Alonso is writing me. Alfonso, que Alfonso want to
Alfonso.
participate with us. Alfonso, but no, I don't know. No, I don't know. I don't see it connect. I writing you by the now. go ahead. Go ahead while Alonso connect with us. Go ahead. The tip. Alonso, Alfonso. Whoa, I forget. I run too much. Alfonso. Okay. Yeah, okay, Fabio. Go ahead. I'm going to show you. I'm going to share my screen. Will you see in the bears? And then start. As I said, this is important activity. To share my screen.
Okay, teacher.
Moment. Can you see my screen?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, then there are different. This is a model. This is a Bergos model. Bergos model. Count, cool, might, may, must, should, will, would. And this is negative. For negative, cannot or can't, could
Can't,
not or couldn't,
couldn't,
might not or might, must or must, should not, shouldn't, will not, won't. Won't, this is very important. Won't had a different for way, but so many people speaking in English very, 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 many speaking English fast. You can understand this is what won't. This is negative in future. Will not, it would. This is difference in past time, present time. I want to see and the model probability. The model probability is must, can't, may, might,
might.
cool. Is a probability. Let's see. Cool might. I don't know. I see to the most to how to. What about permission? Yes, may count, could count. Yeah, this is the opportunity we are going to try to use this in this conversation. This is moral verse. I want to try to use in this conversation. Well, there are many questions for you. This is a screen about the childhood. How do you idea about it?
Childhood. Okay.
Yeah. How if you could go back, let's say, sorry, if
Yes.
you could go back the time, you will change in your childhood. If
If
you
you,
could go back the time,
yes.
you
If
will
I,
change.
how change? If you could back the time and change, um, but it's, maybe I could uh, study more, more, study more and go to a lot of places and I I I changed my that knows more people and know other places.
Well, how was your childhood? How was your childhood? Tell me about your childhood and the fears. how is about your relationship with your parents, relationship with your friends, what activities you did, and tell me about your brothers, relationship with brother experience.
Mm,
Tell me how you tell me what about your childhood.
my childhood, and I, I was in the school, in the garden, and my brothers. I studied with my brothers and my two old brothers, and I studied with my two old brothers and in the school, and I had mm, friends and that I we were in a lot of parties and no more
Was in the garden? Was it just put in the garden?
in the garden.
Your
Yes,
relation with the other children.
with the rest.
What was the spirit there? As you feel well, you feel sad. You play a lot. Yeah, play a lot. You used to play a lot in the garden.
Yeah, we used to play in the garden and soccer, the drawing,
Yeah.
um, drawing, and playing soccer no more.
Okay. Yeah, this next question again. If you could go back to time, you would change. Will you change in your childhood? Or do you want to change anything? For you is right with childhood, or do you got the buying time? What to change? Or change maybe in another activity, another school, or the school garden, or change something.
But I changed another school or another garden. Uh, Another garden no more.
Yeah,
Um,
Alfonso,
and
good afternoon.
Good afternoon, teacher.
Welcome to this is encounter.
Thank you, teacher.
I Mario told me about your childhood. Today, the topic today is childhood. Using moral verse. Alonso, Alfonso, Alfonso. Are you seeing my screen?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, this is we're going to show you about the moral verb. Moral verb. You do you know to use a moral verb? Okay.
Yes, teacher.
Moral verb is can, could, might, may, must, should, will. For negative, cannot or can't, couldn't or could not, might not, may not, must not, mustn't, should not, it won't. Won't is really special because when the people is talking or speaking, and sometimes don't understand. Oh no, you will catch this is word, but won't. Because normally many people is constant you err and go and listen to won't. Won't is the past and the future was no lo haré el pasado. This is important word. want. It's a want, would, want, and want. I can see the molar verb probability is must. I smell very baking. There must be a bakery nearby. Must. Can't. Negative four. This is can be in house. The house is wrong. And might, may. This probability. I might may go to the party and finish my homework. Must, might, be cool. The idea is try to use and this is conversation. This is this is one of there. Must, should have. The verb permission may, could, can. Yeah, see, this is the childhood. Alfonso, for you, what you thinking about the childhood? For you, what is the childhood?
When my childhood was so incredible because I used to uh, play football or play different kind of sport with my friends or my family. It was good. It was a good childhood.
Yeah, I am sharing little experience in my childhood with Fario. But I'm not sure with this space we do have the idea about the topic. For example, my childhood was very funny. I used to run away from home every afternoon when we some friends. We could play a role the afternoon, struck out, hide and seek, football. We had a magical place called Yamawa Catiko. It's a lake. It's a lake. I learned to swim. We couldn't swim all day, but our parents realized they punish us because my father said that this play is a very insightful for us. Punish us. Each time we go to there, but no, but I will try again and again go there. This is very wonderful for me. This is place was wonderful for me right now. I learned to swimming for me, but it's great. I was tell me about a little your experience in the garden and relationship with your brothers, sister, childhood when your friends. Tell me a little story about your childhood.
Well, teacher, I think that my childhood was amazing because I used to play with my friends. I used to stay with my family in her in a party, no, in a meetings. I remember that I l- I live I I live with my mother from 10 to 18 years old until 18 years old. So my first years was in family because they separate when I was 11 years old. So from 1 year to until 10 years was amazing because we were a spectacle, amazing, a family, a lovely family. But when they separate, my family become all different. So my family was my mother and my sister, and the other part was my brother-in-law. So I usually in that moment I usually stay alone or only study and my homework. I don't remember more that. I didn't remember that.
Ah, okay, yeah. You told about your father separate. I thought that must have been sad for you. This is moment in your childhood.
What is? Can you repeat that?
You told about your separate. The father separate. Your parents separate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I saw that must have been sad for you.
Yes, it was a bad moment for me. It's
Yeah,
a difficult moment for me.
that's very sad. I saw you told about this is hard. You separate your family. For
Hmm.
you was very.
Yeah, difficult. It's a difficult moment for a young people, for the adolescent. But I always stay. Well, I always want to be a better person or to improve to improve myself. So is that a strong idea or a strong way to maintain my routine or to maintain my purpose.
Okay. Fabio, 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 can you hear me? Fabio, Fabio,
I think that
Fabio.
the
Oh,
microphone
teacher.
teacher.
Okay. Yeah, to turn out the microphone, the mic with me. Fabio, you go to the play every afternoon? Could go
Uh,
out to play afternoon.
cool,
Your father.
cool. Can you repeat?
Could you go out? You go out to play every afternoon? Your father you
Uh,
go out to play.
mm, yes, teacher. I could play soccer in the in the at night very late, and my parents said no problem. Uh, yes, I could play soccer with my cousins and brothers um, and with my sister.
Okay,
And all of this was allowed. In my childhood, yes, I won't change in anything. Maybe another garden or another school that we could learn other language like English, um, and no change anymore.
okay. Alfonso, if you could go back the time, you will change in your childhood. If you could go back the time.
Mm, well, teacher, I think that that happened for a purpose or for a reason. So I usually I thanks to my God for all, because all of my life or all the things or all the moments in my life uh, were for a purpose, or were for a reason. Because, so I think that people or Colombian people or we need to to be a polite, be a better person through the problem, through the disadvantage,
Ajá.
and and
Está con la casa. Vamos, hicieron.
so so I think so I think that no, teacher, I didn't, or I don't want to change my the moments of my life because that's that's occurs for a reason or for a purpose.
Would you didn't change anything?
No, teacher,
Will
thanks so much.
didn't any, didn't change anything? Yeah, okay, that's great. Fabio, what would you like to remember in your childhood?
Why? I
What would
remember.
you like you to remember in your childhood? A special moment for you. You feel very happy. You don't forget.
For example, I, I would like to remember when I play soccer in the school very light. When I maybe when I was in a lot of parties with my brothers and friends. In and no more this.
Okay. Were you a good soccer player, or you are still?
Yeah.
Were you a good play soccer or
No,
in the
no.
childhood?
In the childhood, I know I was not a good play soccer, and right now I don't play soccer. And in the childhood, I I played soccer, um, but now no, not yet.
Not yet to play the good play soccer. No, not good. You got the good skill with the ball.
No, I don't I don't continue playing soccer when I
You will,
was an adult.
you will start to play football.
No, I don't.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm,
Alfonso,
Yes, teacher.
what would you like to remember in your childhood? Something special in your childhood. You remember. You laugh sometimes. You remember this is moment with the partners when the adventure. You laugh along. Hey, this is what funny. This is moment. Tell me about this is a special moment.
You refer that that if I remember special moments in my childhood.
Yeah, what's up? Yeah. What would you like to remember in your
yeah.
childhood?
Well, teacher, I would like I would like to repeat. I would like to repeat that moment when I was with my family in the back of the house or in the field back. And can you know it's a patio in my house
Job,
when
bad job, bad job,
backyard backyard.
bad job.
So I would like to remember that moment when I was with my family and father and mother and my sister in the backyard. When we have had a, a swimming pool, kind of special swimming pool. So on weekends we usually stay in the backyard with my family, share times or share moments in the swimming pool, playing different sport in that pool, in that swimming pool. Um, that's moment were amazing and beautiful for me.
Well, that's great. Do you remember a few animate Backyardigans?
Yes, teacher.
Backyardigan, yeah, Backyardigan, yeah. The back, yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
know like the Bachajo, this is anime, Backyardigans.
but
They got,
Bajardigan.
yeah,
What is the meaning
Backyardigan.
for what is jardins on animals?
Yeah, Backyardigans is an anime. I
Mm.
watched on TV. And there are many animals, different animals. Also, is hippopotamus and other. Either they like to dance and lie and sing. Backyardigans. Do you think this is anime? Backyardigans?
No, teacher, I don't remember that anime. A kind of cartoon networks. You can it's like the same. Yes,
Yes. No, this is a special. No, Discovery Kids. It's a Discovery
Discovery Kids.
Kids channel. Discovery Kids,
No, no,
Discovery Kids channel.
I don't remember that.
Okay. Fabio,
Yes, teacher.
what could be your best friends in your childhood?
What? My best friend?
Yeah, what could be your best friends in your childhood?
My
You
best
remember
friend.
your partner, your close partner, your body, your boot, your friend, your homie. You'll stay every day in the garden and you go to the play. You share, you spend with him.
My old friend was my mother and
No, the
uh,
what you were your friends, your childhood, your friends, no,
friends.
friend, closer friends. Yeah,
My
this is
friends from the school was my
yeah.
old friends from from
Name,
from from the school.
name, name the different.
Name Oscar.
Oscar.
Uh,
What were your adventures, the crazy things?
adventure when in the school we were in the river. Uh, we used to go to play soccer. Uh, we we used to do homeworks each other, and we used to go to our our homes, and we used to walk in and, and no more. And we used to speak in our problems and no more.
Okay, those super friend. They share many activities, many
This
space,
is the
and
adventures. Yes.
many adventure to play soccer a lot. I can
So
understand. I understand right now you don't play soccer, but you the practice
used
play
to
soccer. You maybe you the good to play soccer. Maybe you play in the Colombia selection or Barcelona. Another play. I thought.
we used to watching
Playing,
soccer.
playing, playing.
Watching play
Soccer.
soccer. Like America versus Nacional o Colombian soccer.
Ah, okay. Alfonso, what could be your best friends in the childhood?
But teachers, it depends. It depends of the moment. Remember, you know that I told you, I said you or told you, tell you that when I was in Bucaramanga, when I only had 8 years old or 9 years old, I had a special friend that was a classmate of my school uh, until or after the 13 after my 13 years old. I have a other special classmate or special friend that was other classmate of my school too. We used to play soccer and play PlayStation. But that was a special our special moment when I share our time. We usually get off of the school and half past two, excuse me, half past 12 in the afternoon, and we go to immediately we go to the PlayStation's place or PlayStation uh, site, PlayStation site, and we usually play football or soccer for about 2 hours and 3 hours, and then we go fast or we go to our house because we are a neighborhood too. We were a neighborhood too. So we usually say our parents that we were in a homework. It was amazing. It was always amazing moment because they were my special friends, or they were my special brother in my life or in my moments in in that difficult moment. I remember that usually plays soccer, plays PlayStation, go to visit other friends, other classmates, and share moments with me watching movies, watching make a special food with my friends in their house, and share a lot of beautiful and amazing moments.
I saw you could do spend a lot of time to video game, the chat the video, play video game. I saw you spend a lot of time to play soccer. Yeah. Okay, that's great with that the best friend. Name? Oh, what's his name? You friend you.
In Bucaramanga, his name was Edwin, and in Cali, his name was their name were Andrés Felipe Marín, Andrés Patiño, and John Freddy. Uh, they were a lot of friends. Patiño, Steven. That boys or that's those boys were special or had an special thing because they had a lovely or friendly family. All that of my classmates have had a special family, had lovely family. So I have a lot of problem with my childhood, my Jones time. So in that moment, I usually stay with that family or with their families, and share a lot of moments in a family topic. So they always were good boys or good person. They didn't have a bad ideals or bad opinion or bad ideas about drugs, about robber, or about bad thing. They usually or they always lie, or they always want to play soccer, play football, see movie, watch movie, and to make an good things is amazing. Uh, is were an amazing amazing moments, because if you remember, Cali have a lot of problems, a lot of bad thing with the drugs, robbers, structure, criminal crime structure. So it's difficult to look up for to looking for a good boy or a good boy or a good person.
I think I have an opinion about it. I think this is the depend about the part where you live, and the many different part in Cali is your the downtown and the hometown or different neighborhoods have the problems, social problem, and see different things about it. Different. Are you in contact with them?
Yes, teacher. From Sky of excuse me from Facebook. But remember, I live now in Monteria, and they live all day all then live in Cali. So we communicate or we share communication sometimes or rarely pro Facebook, pro. But when I travel to Mukali, I usually visit them in their house. Uh, the special thing or the special way is that all of them are a professional person, are a good boys, a good fathers, good sons, good person. They are professional. All others are a father, have a beautiful family. All of them are a worker, hard worker person. So all of them are good boys, good person. But I remember the other person that they were in my family, and they are in the jail in the jail. Uh, do you know?
Yeah. The jail, la cárcel. Okay.
Generally, cárcel.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Or
That's great.
they are deaf. They are deaf. They are a drug person, drug persons. So
Good person.
it's
When you say you said the Facebook by Facebook, by chat, by WhatsApp, by via WhatsApp, via or by it's mother properly form properly to say when they try the chat or transportation is by motorcycle, by train, by Skype, by Hangout. Okay, okay, for Alfonso, Alfonso. Okay, Fabio.
Yes, teacher. Hello.
Yeah, Fabio. I'm going to share my best friend. My best friend could be name is Capullo. Capullo was my I think I'm my best friend in my childhood. We used to have the many adventure, and we went to the mountain, exploring, looking fruit,
Yes.
and tongue and to swim, the many activity, play soccer as well. Um, used to used to go to the visit my family and stay on home and video games and buy bicycle and ride bicycle. Many live important activity with him. For me, was this fun was fantastic.
Uh,
Was fantastic my childhood with him. Ah, okay. Fabio, what did they usually play in the free time with your child when you in the childhood with your partner?
My
Fabio,
usually
you used to play in the free time.
my free time.
Yeah, with your partners.
And for the right, I usually play is
oh,
riding
está pisando el tinto.
bicycle,
Lavando el tinto.
walking at the park, riding bicycle, and I like going to the pool to swimming with my friends and my wife, and I usually go to the mountain and to visit the forest and, and relaxing a moment.
Uh,
Mm, yes,
do
and
you homework? Do you homework and then go out to activity or different activity? There are many classes play with sing hide and seek with the friends or in indie, or you play ponchado. Tell me about the classic game. What's the classic game? Classic games and the childhood.
places game in the childhood.
Yeah, classic game. How many classic games? Right now, the children all play this is classic game. In my childhood, I used to with my friend play hide and seek in the 18, throw it out. The 18 is you have to count the 18 feet and I try to looking for something and wrong a lot. And you won't stop the 18. The person had to stop. And you will come the 18 step. 18 step, you catch him and the another person go to play there, I played like Ponchado and another team, the road with the road, the join the road, many classic game. Tell me about.
Place game with my friends. Uh, we play we played escondidas. Uh,
High seek. Escondida high seek. High
I,
and
s-
seek.
I said
High and seek.
yes. Um, and we played uh, running, running, um, ponchamos, swimming. We play with, for example, the first the person that swim more fast, and running and no more.
Okay. Have you the good skill and to play this is sport? You are the was the best person, the best in this place.
Yes, teacher.
You have the good ability.
Ability, for example, I can swimming.
Swimming. You are good. Are you good at swimming?
Can you repeat?
Are you good at swimming? Swimming. Are you good at swimming? Swimming.
Oh,
You are
yes, yes,
like
teacher.
like a fish or I'm not like a fish in the water.
Can you repeat?
Like a fish, como un pez en el agua.
Like a fish. Yes, teacher. And
Yes.
yes, I can swim in the river, in the sea, like a fish, and I can stay. I can diving in the water for a long time.
Oh, well, that's great. That's fantastic. You were very good this swimming. Okay. Alfonso, what were your favorite games? Alfonso. Alfonso, can you hear me?
Also,
Alfonso. Also have the problem.
the microphone.
Alfonso tiene problemas.
Yes, Alfonso.
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 Yes, teacher. Yes, teacher.
Have your problem. Yeah, Alfonso. What were your favorite games in your childhood?
When I when I was a child,
Yeah.
I well my favorite. Excuse me, teacher. Give me my favorite place. My favorite play game was play soccer. Soccer. Give me I don't know. Play soccer. Play video games too. Play play. Well, I think that the only that ping ping pong too.
Ping pong.
Yes, ping pong too. Give me 1 minute, teacher, please. Excuse me.
No ping, ping pong. Yeah. Ping pong. Have you heard of people, Fabio? People?
Ping pong. No, I couldn't play ping pong. I don't like play ping pong. I like play video games. Uh, Video games, bicycle, uh, but not ping pong.
Ping pong.
Okay. No, teacher.
Okay. Tell me what was your best video game? What was your favorite? Mario Bros. Another tank, a different play. Tell me what was your best video game?
My best video game in my childhood was my favorite best video game was uh, Agente 007. And then Halo.
Hello.
In that time, in
Halo.
that time.
Yeah,
You,
that's fine.
how do you
Okay.
say Agente 007, teacher?
Agent
Agent
007.
on
Agent
007. And
Secret Spy.
Secret Spy,
Secret Spy. Okay.
Gain, what? God of War, God of War, Halo, maybe video games about video games about I don't remember about animes for it, like Pokemon,
Pokemon.
Caballeros del Zodiaco, Dragon Ball.
Okay.
Dragon Ball.
What are you thinking about? What is the classic game? The classic game. You prefer the classic game.
The last
What
game.
was? Yeah,
Classic,
the classical. Do you like to
Uh,
go?
classical.
Like to play game and in childhood? What is the classical you prefer? You prefer or
well,
you love a
it's,
lot?
speaking about that moment, that's the moment. The classical game in that moment was Tekken Fighter, Mario Bros. Uh, tenía GoldenEye, eh, soccer, soccer 97, 98, soccer
19,
1990,
19,
97, es soccer 97, eh,
yeah.
mm, Street Fighter 2. For me, for my opinion, but there were a lot of planes, a lot of games. But for my thought of the classic video game were those because to play those. Uh, Other special video game was Street Fighter. And when PlayStation One get out, or when PlayStation PlayStation start, I love play soccer. Soccer was Win 11, Win 11 12, or Win 11 5. It's a special soccer too, and was my favorite sport and my favorite video game.
No, for me, I very classical. I love very much
¿Cómo se llama?
Contra, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat.
¿Cuál es el de Coco? Mm,
Mortal
¿cuál?
Kombat, Mortal
Mortal Kombat
Kombat,
2. Yes, Mortal
Contra,
Kombat 2.
Killer
Contra.
Instinct.
Killer Instinct. I love Killer Instinct. I have a snake platform, a snake plugin. It's like a plugin. It's a software. It's the same like a software in my computer. I have that special games, Killer Instinct, Mortal Kombat, but I love Killer Instinct. That was my favorite games in contact or in a fight game.
Yeah, me too, me too, me too. I have my computer, my laptop, my emulator, a long time. Sometimes I play and start to play this. The favorite, fantastic, fancy, classic game. Some Rider. Do you play some Rider? Some Rider? Some
Tomb
Rider.
Raider.
Yeah, some
No,
Rider.
I know. I don't like. I didn't like that game. I prefer a GoldenEye or 007.
Yeah, okay. Some Rider is
Los de queso también son ricos.
Yes,
¿De cuál quieres?
queso.
the Cowboys. The
¿De quieres
Cowboys.
coco? Ese, listo.
What picture? What is the other game?
Some Raider is the convoy. The convoy, you have to choose many things. You have to catch. There are many and the robberies, many the thief, and convoys,
Cowboy.
convoys. So convoy is
Convoy.
vaquero, random vaquero, son
No,
drivers,
no. But it's Cowboys. It's in Nintendo 64, 64.
yes,
Nintendo
64.
64.
Yeah, 64.
Well, that they were four cowboys, four cowboys
Convoy.
that one of them have a kind of revolvers. Other have rebels. Another have
Guns.
shoots guns. Well, it's a special too. It's a special too.
Yeah, it's because that was amazing.
Yeah, but that game. Remember, we need to when I don't have a play. I usually play in a shore in a what in a yes in a shore in a grocery store. Remember that machine?
I don't know
Did you
what.
re- you remember that machine where the machine the video game machine in the grocery store
The store, I don't remember. Maybe
or in a store
family,
in a
family,
shop in la tienda.
the store, yeah, okay, the store
Well,
game.
I used to play them in a short. When I was my Nintendo 64, I played only GoldenEye and a little games, a few games.
Okay. Fabio,
Yes, teacher.
until 1 hours could you play?
How
Until what hours could you play?
hours could I
Hour, spend hours to play.
I spend 2 hours,
Oye,
one,
si
two
fue
hour,
porque no te cabe en el pantalón.
1 2 hour
De queso y de coco.
every day, and I I play Olympics games in a PlayStation, in a in a in a PlayStation, classical PlayStation. 2 hours every day. On Sundays, um, on time playing Olympics and Tetris.
Yeah, yeah. The question is, how many hours are you in the game or the play? How many hours do you spend in the chapel? How many hours?
How many hours? 2 2 hours. So 2 hours every week, every day.
Um, in
Okay.
what in activity? What activity? Or I spend 2 3 hours and play soccer or another activity or play with
Play
my calls, my homies.
playing yes playing soccer. 1 hour. The next day, 1 hour playing video games. Mm, and every day I change the play.
But right now, and then nowadays, the children spend a lot of time to play video games all day and keep
Video
on the
games,
keep on the screen play all day. Spend a lot of time play a video game. Before around the afternoon, you did your homework and you go to out and spend some 2 3 hours sometimes in video game that 1, 2 hours to play. Right now, nowadays, the children have the tablet and they spending a lot of time to playing on different video games and see and watch many things and your tablet. So what is this right now is very complicated for many parents to control this is activity with your children or with your kids. Alfonso, how many hours you spend in your childhood and playing? Alfonso,
Yes, teacher.
how many hours you spend in your childhood playing or enjoy? How
Teacher,
many
in
hours?
my childhood and now too. Now, when I have a free time, I I spend for about 5 hours in my computer, but because now I have a good computer. But when I was a childhood, when I was a child, I spent for about 6 hours from 6 o'clock in the afternoon until 1 o'clock in the morning or in the midnight too until midnight. So I remember that I love play big when I finish my homework when my mother sent me yes you can play. I immediately or ah, termino. I immediately go to play esto my Nintendo 64 Nintendo 60 64 until 1 o'clock in the morning. I remember that was amazing.
You you like to play a lot.
Yes, I play a lot.
Uh, yeah, very much. Like the kid do, they play a lot, very much, many soccer. Fire, what could be your best adventure? Your best crazy thing, or something crazy thing you did?
What could my best adventure?
Yeah, what could be your best adventure?
My best adventure. My best adventure. Um, I my best adventure was when I ride a bicycle in the mountain in the in the way to my home in riding bicycle and with my friends and running in the street and, and jumping.
Um,
This was my best adventure. Riding bicycle with my friends.
yeah, um, that's great.
This
Okay, Alfonso, what could be your the best adventure in childhood?
My crazy moment.
For this moment with your partners in your childhood.
Teacher,
Yeah,
my crazy moment was I tell you that my friends made a good thing or friendly moment. So I used my crazy moment for me only was uh, it was to make food, to watch what is the name? What is the name for the movie? You remember that the movie the Exorcista? Exorcist. That, I
It's
don't
also,
remember. It
okay.
was it was the best. Para revisarlo. Espera. Only that teacher is only that moment because remember that my classmate only they have a lovely family but a correct family and respectful family. So we usually stay in our house at 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock in the night.
Uh, okay, no, for me, the best adventure in my, my friends, and we went to Steel Fruit, and we were chased by the huge lizard Linsar. It should be my friends see a visual Linsar. Hey, look out! This is animal. This is a big animal. And we had to run a lot, very a lot, very scared in the field. No matter the many wolves, no matter the many loud, and mom tried to run a lot, crazy a lot. And really, and so before they asked my partner, what happened? What happened? I saw the issue Linsa. I was a YouTube Linsa. You oh okay, you have to run a lot. So this day was very very exciting. Right now, I told him, yeah, I told about this experience. This is eventually there are many persons stay tuned. I start to laugh a lot. Yeah, I'm scared with the big lancer. You this an issue the lancer, the follow us, the run a lot. This is was a very adventure, a very friendly adventure. For me, this is the most exciting. It's this day.
Okay, teacher.
Um, Fabio, and where you used to
Listo,
go?
solamente reviso, yo no hablo.
Can you
Yo
repeat, teacher?
solamente revisar y no hacer nada.
Where you used to go in
Right.
childhood?
In my childhood,
What is your favorite place you prefer to go? Maybe the aunt, maybe one cousin, maybe on the street or
Para acá, va a revisarlo para
field
acá.
soccer.
in my childhood, I used to be
Perdón, ese no.
I used
to go to the cinema with my friends, and I like to eat uh, po, uh, popcorn, corn,
on soccer.
popcorns, and drinking Coca-Cola, and 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 have a good time with my friends and decide and these places and watching several movies and like comedias movies and
Comedy.
comedies movies and I like to, for example, like Cantinflas, laughing laughing about him and about at the movie and we like your his adventures adventures Cantinflas movies and when I turn back with our homes, I remember the movies, and uh, in the way we were laughing about it.
The Cantinflas movie was very funny.
Very fun,
But
yes, teacher.
yeah, but Cantinflas was very crazy. Crazy
Very,
thing. Sometimes he say the truth, so the truth in many sense and many. But this is a very was very funny. But for me, I saw I watching in TV. This is and this program for me is very great. Cantinflas and the Chow as well is very great, fantastic. That's the program.
yes, teacher.
Alfonso, where you used to
Yes.
go? Where you used to go in childhood? Do you prefer the place or to visit the aunt or cousin or friends?
Teacher, I usually used to go to the PlayStation place and football yard. Uh, I always play football with my friends. I usually stay in the home of my the friends' homes. And no more teacher is that play for was my special place to start or to play in.
Okay, one could be the punishment if they went to go a prohibited place, your fathers.
What teacher? What, can you repeat that?
What could be the punishment if they went to a prohibited place? Father.
Propriety. What is the mean for propriety?
Prohibited es prohibido. Bank to
Mm,
bank es prohibido, prohibit to bank es prohibido.
mm,
Prohibited también es prohibido. Place. Donde you go to the prohibited or to ban place to further punish you, punish. Punish es castigar, ¿no? Punishment es castigar.
well, when I was pushing, my prohibited place was a PlayStation place no more because I always stay with always was in a play soccer yard, so in a field.
Okay, that's it because the father and this time they said the video game, the match, the TV. Yeah, the father said, "Oh, no, I want to play you and my TV. That's injured or the match my TV. Sometime and this is time.
No, TV for me, I don't like or I don't love a lot of TV. I usually love to play soccer no more.
Yeah. For you,
Yes, teacher.
what could be the punishment if they went to go a prohibited place?
My
Maybe if you go to the prohibited place, maybe your father, no, don't go to don't win, or don't go. No, I don't like to go and this different place. I like to go to the out the street. I like to go. What is the punishment? He's punch you. Punishment you.
my
Punishment is castigar. Castigar.
castigar, yes. And for example, when I when I played soccer very late, for example, from 8 to 10, 8 to 10 p.m. My parents don't don't allowed because it was very dangerous and I had to study in the next day and and I was to eat and I was I was to do my homeworks. And, maybe because of this situation, you're not allowed to play very late.
Okay,
At
that
the
before they punish you because you didn't do homework.
homeworks, yes.
Okay. Fabio, what did you behave in school? What did you behave?
What is it? Can you repeat?
Behave, su comportamiento. What was su
Behave.
comportamiento?
I
Behave.
behave. Okay, yes, teacher. I behave. It was very good, and I was a good student, and I would spend I would drawing and I would student. This is my behave, teacher.
Or you have behaved, you have well or you have wrong in the school. You are very disorganization and you fight a lot with school.
No,
You behave or you do a lot to fight a lot with your friends.
I was a well behave, a good
Behave.
student.
Good student. Alfonso, what are you thinking about? Hey, well, Alfonso, how about you? How about you? Yeah, behave in the school. You like to fight a lot or you'll be patient?
No, teacher,
Alfonso.
I was a shy person. I'm friendly person too, but I didn't be a I didn't excuse me, I wasn't a low person or imperative or or bad person. I usually I always was a shy person, a friendly person too.
You never fought a lot with your friends. You
What
didn't
teacher?
never. You didn't never. You never to fight with the friends. Fight.
Uh,
Shy.
uh, I only have a one fight with my classmate, only one fight because that's classmate was a respectful person, was a, a very bad person with some innocent people or some shy people. So when I see that I saw them or I saw he fighting or speak aloud with those person, with those shy person, unfriendly person, I usually become an angry person for that because he made me change or he made me change my genius, my behavior. So when he tried to what is the name for montarmela? When
When
he was
accost you.
yes, when he tried to accost me, I changed my genius or my behavior, becoming a very angry person. So in that moment was or course.
occurs, and the fight with him.
Okay. A loss or win this fight.
No, teacher, my classmates separate us when we are fighting strong.
What began when you began to start to fight, began a fight, you the separate. Fire,
What teacher?
fire. When you be on when you start to fight, to test to fight, the people separate, separate you.
Separate people.
Yeah, separate people. You want to start to fight.
My, can you repeat? My,
Fire, no fire. You had a lot of fights when you in the childhood, in the school, or with your friends.
separate.
No, no, not separate. The fight. How many fights do you have? Do you have in your childhood? How many fights?
How many fight? No, understand
Fight,
teacher.
fight, pelear, pelear, fight.
Fight, no, no, fight, no. Yes, but no más fights.
How much?
No, well, no, I don't like fights.
You wasn't have many fights. You wasn't. Or you have not many fights. You don't have many
No,
fights.
no many fights. No, I don't. I don't like fights because it, it was not allowed in the school. And there's no fights. Because the teacher it was very angry and very strict, and no allowed these these situations in the school.
Okay, I once broken his nose, my friend. I once broken your nose because he was so painful for me and pushed me, tried to treat me wrong and screamed me. And I pushed him and broke him. You know, the how the outside the many blood. I get scared really when they see the many blood in your nose. I mean, for me, really, it's very, very scared. I was very scared at this moment. So for me, was it's the one fight in my childhood. I know. I remember what is this moment.
Okay, teacher.
Teacher, what that occurs in when you were in a school.
In a school, in my school, really the broken nose because it was painful with me and pushed me and scared.
Mm. Well, I only have one fight, no more because I eat the same. It's like a Fabio. I don't want to fight or I don't like. But when I see or I saw bad thing or I saw uh, that person that makes a lot of bad thing or a lot of bad ways to other person, I became a other person. I have other opinion. I have many ideas about that. So I hate that person that made a lot of the damage to other person because the other person is shy is friendly, is a quiet person, so other person would like to make damage to them. So I hate that. I hate that ideas.
Yeah, okay, that's good. Right. Yeah, many I don't have this is friend. Many person have been have values and grow out the danger of violence, thinking violence in this moment. You're the very child. You're innocent kids. While sometimes you're angry, you push them. Yeah, okay. Fabio, you once
Yes,
played out. You once played out of school or went out of school, Fabio.
can you repeat it?
You once went out of school.
You
Went out o bueno, went out es en pasado, went out, ¿no? Went out. Now es te fuiste o fly out, te volaste de la escuela.
went out.
Went out
Uh,
of school.
yes, teacher. When yes,
I
in the
fed
school.
out.
Yes, I went out to the river or to to another house of my friends and but no, but it was punished by my parents and my teacher.
Your father knew about you. You fed out in school. He punished you.
Punished, yes.
Okay, Alfonso. One day you went out in the school.
No,
Alfonso.
teacher. No, teacher. I didn't go out to the school because my school was a very culturally or a strong school when I or when we didn't assist didn't when we didn't assist to the class, and the teacher called immediately. The teacher called to our parents, and our parents have a max to stay or must to assist to the school, to have a meeting with the manager, principal manager of the school. So when you made twist times that problem, or to go out with the class, the principal manager can take out the or to get out of the school, and to change. You need to change the school.
Okay, never go play out in the school. This is a very, a very exciting in the youth fed out in the school. I used to the 30th grade. I fed out pretty much. I don't know. I'm spending a lot of my time with over here and talking with other person out. Yeah, but never the last day, the year. Always the push my attention in my school and I starting to studying and read a lot and give you my task and approve this is year work from always very hard because I lost on many classes, but I can prepare this is year. Okay, that's great. The way they share who there are many things. Sometimes you thinking and childhood and many things. Before you feel very excited, I meet you many things. Fabio, tell me about you. I meet you. You miss you something about you. your childhood? You was mentioned something. Maybe you living way or you be relaxed or many things. What do you feel when you feeling about your childhood? Or you miss you? Like something you miss you, your childhood.
Mitches?
Te miss you es extrañar.
Mm, 10 minutes. Okay. 10
What you
minutes.
miss?
Um, um, example, my partners, my teacher. I mean, my teacher, my partner, my friends, my all all about the school, all about the school, and um, the the good adventures and the good friends and no more teacher.
Alfonso, what do you miss you? What you miss you in your childhood? You're thinking sometime and you feel you have feelings, this experience, you feeling. What do you miss you about it?
Well, teacher, I miss. Eh, I always miss in my childhood the special moment when I was in with my family, with my parents, in my big house in Villaluz, Bucaramanga, because that moment was and very special for me. So I think that the best moments in my childhood was when I was with my family, and in Cali, well, when I was with my friends, because my my relationship with my mother and my father-in-law was difficult, was a bad relationship. So I love that moment when I share a special food, a special moment with my family in Bucaramanga when we have a swimming pool, a big house, a stage. We share a special moment when we were to the park, play soccer, play football. My father was a very good sportsman, and so he loved all the plays for all the sports. He played soccer, he played tennis, basketball. He loves to stay in the gym. So I think that he teach me, or he teach me to be a good person in the sport, a good spiritual or a spiritual person in our life.
What happened with you? Maybe your father won you the best sport, your best sporting in football, and your father had a many skill in different sport. What happened with you? Father know how you try to teach you in this many sport?
Well, teacher, when I was 14 years old, when I was 14 years old, I played with in Inferiores America. Inferiores America is the American special team in Cali.
Yeah, that's
I
great.
I I play it for about 3 or 4 months, but in the other way, my mom don't like that, because she always say me that the sport is bad option, because In Cali, a lot of sport youngers or a lot of sports people uh, take drugs or make vaccine or become a robberies. So she usually or she always think that he, if if I become a football player, it was a bad moment or a bad way for my life. So
Uh,
she always don't like that I play soccer. She always made uh, I think that bad things in my life because he usually or he don't apoyar. What is the name for apoyar?
support,
Support.
apoyar, support.
She always didn't support me in that sport. So when I told when she excuse me with her, she always say me that she's uh, arrepentida. What does it mean? Uh, she's what is the mean for arrepentida? Arrepentida, disculpar, pedir disculpas. Towards
Yeah, apologize. Oh, sorry, sorry.
she
Apologize,
had sorry,
apologize.
she had sorry, so she's polite for that because she always she say me that I was a good person, so I always we was I always was a good person, a correct person, and for, in the part of my father, when I traveled to Bucaramanga, he became another person. When he separated with my mother, we he separated of my mother, he became another person. I think that my father they changed the feelings or the feelings because he become a angry person. He become a lazy person. He don't like to play soccer. He didn't like to go to the gym. He didn't like he hate the other sport. That is the problem. That is the bad thing of the separation. I think that usually the person become change the feeling. So my father didn't no didn't support me in Bucaramanga in for getting or got in the Bucaramanga team because Bucaramanga team is in that moment was a good scene, a good play soccer or teach soccer, but the problem is very expensive to get in that team because in Bucaramanga team have a lot of money, have a lot of links, political links or political or economic links for that. So well, that finished my career in the sport, and that's all. You know, that's ideas. Finish my my dreams of to continue in the sport in the soccer sport. So I become I get in the Corporation, Sena company, and I studied E for about 2 years. Get a mechanical technical, and I work in a I began to work in a company, a mechanical work a company. It's Nissan. Its name was Nissan, or is Nissan company. When I try to get in the Universidad WIS de Santander, I have a lot of problem with the military or army because I don't have the permission or the libreta militar, militarity libre. No, I don't have any.
Army car or military car.
Military car. I didn't have enough money to pay the military car, so I have a lot of problems with the army. So I have to make a lot of plan in my life for that. But I all love that moment with I stay with my family. We were a special, lovely family. But well, that is the moment, or that is the purpose of my God. So I think that that moment made me very strong person, a very um, respectful person for that moment.
Okay, yeah, so sad. You mean you will right now you will be a good sport playing Barcelona, maybe in Real Madrid. Yeah, so father
No,
didn't
teacher.
you?
I think that if I continue with that sport, for example, I broke no, I have a lesion in my head, and have a lesion in my arm, in my shoulder. So
So
I have two lesions in my body. So I think that if I continue with that, I can break my arm, my legs. Can break my my bones. So I think that
bone.
can be in the sportman, or in the way of the sport, there are a lot of the lessons. So I think that can be to save my life, or I can break my body. Right.
Right now you have the many hurt,
My name, yes, I have a many course too. I
hurt in
have.
your body, the body, oh, the shoulder, the leg, the no, the damn. It's critical. I never broken any part of my body, and thanks God. Is God willing? I never broken. I don't want to broken my anything in my body.
Thanks to God. Thanks to God. Now I don't have broke, or I don't have broken my bones, but I have a lot of lesion. I have true lesion in my body. So I finished that career, but I continue play soccer. I love play soccer now. I usually play soccer twice a week, or 3 a week, in a synthetica, in a synthetical field, or in a other place. I love go to gym. I love to, but now I try to maintain my career, my activity, my health, my my sport ways, or sport life, or my academic life. It's like a balanza. It's like a balanza to try to maintain all the things in the same way.
You should take care very much. You should take care very much when they play football because you have the hurt you again or they push you or you hitting you. Yeah, you should take care very much.
Yes.
Yeah, Fabio.
Yes, no teacher.
Fabio,
Sorry,
would you
sorry,
like?
Fabio, for sorry, Fabio, but I
No,
No
thought
no.
problems.
No. That really, for me, this is a good idea because the idea here in this space is you try to listen and understand other person. But everybody know I speak sometimes quickly, sometimes not understand me, sometimes you can hear me because that's idea. Fabio is depend. Fabio is listen between us. Fabio listen and try to understand. Fabio learn new vocabulary. Fabio try to understand me, understand Alfonso. Because the many person had a different voice tone, the voice speaking slow, then speaking hard, then speaking a different way. They had a different pronunciation, and so this idea. When I speak with Fabio, Alfonso listen and try to understand the context, understand words. Maybe Fabio say new words. Alonso never heard it, and maybe Alfonso say word I have never heard it. I learn with each other learn together. This is space, this is idea.
Okay,
Yes,
Uh,
teacher.
teacher.
Fabio, would you like to be a king again?
Okay. Can you repeat, teacher?
Would you okay? Yeah, this is idea. Would you like to be a kiss or chill again, or boy again? Would you like to be a children again or chill again?
Say it again.
Yeah, okay.
Can you
Would
write?
te gustaría? Te gustaría?
Yes,
Would you
teacher.
like? Te gustaría to be ser a chill niño again y de
Again.
nuevo. Yeah.
Again. But yeah, but I think teacher that when I was a child, it was a good adventure. I had lots of adventures, but this is the how do you say etapa?
A step,
Period.
a step,
Period.
or figure, or a step, un paso a paso. Etapa.
This is a
Okay.
step that
Wow.
is concluding in our life, and then I am a adult, and I think that this is a step, and I don't like to was a child again, because it's a step that is concluding in our lives, teacher.
Don't lie. So you don't like to be a kiss again. No, don't like
I
it.
don't like, teacher.
You have to go. Fabio, what are you thinking about with this opinion? Would you like to be a kiss again? Or what is your opinion, Alfonso?
Alfonso.
Alfonso. Alfonso.
Alfonso.
Alfonso have a problem with your connection. Yeah, Fabio. Okay, Fabio. This is idea because I many person speaking right speaker. I have friends. He is speaking very fast. I'm rapid speaker in Spanish as well as speaking rapid speaker in English. So I
English.
had to try to start and read and say uh, word by word, letra por letra, word by word, letra por letra.
Yes.
Say, so, for example, what you like thinking about, or what you like to be a kiss again? So this is question is very quickly. So when you are starting to learn English, or I had to be forced to, would you like to be a kiss again? This is saying that would you like to be a kid again? It's fast. So
Facts.
when you start to Alfonso.
Yes, teacher.
I,
I hear you.
what is your opinion about Fabio? Fabio said or told about no want to be kiss again. Is this the step of hearing to conclude, and you have to go out, or you have to advance? So, told Fabio, would you like to be a kiss again, Alfonso?
No, teacher. I don't like repeat that period. I feel I am agree. I agree with my classmate Fabio because nowadays we have to advance in another period, in another state. So we need to improve our life. We need to attain the best of this period or this process. So, for example, Fabio have in this. I think I mean that I means that Fabio have now his wife. He have a wife. You are a tutor now. In a few months or in a few years, you become a professional person. Now I working. I'm studying too. So we need to become to need we need to advance and to know and didn't or don't mess or don't olvidar. What is the meaning for olvidar? Olvidar.
Forget.
For, don't forget the that's a special moment. Don't forget that's
Yeah,
we need we don't forget that moment or a special moment, but we need to remember that or we need to fin in that moment and to apply this in this moment and to be a better person to be uh, to become a special person that when we were a child we were children the children or when we were children we usually dream or we usually or always dream be a good person, a good father, a good person, or a good family, a good grandfather. So nowadays we need to to make that dreams real. So I think that is the that that is my reason that we doesn't forget that moment or to repeat that moment, but we need to advance in our life. You understand me? Can you understand me? Could you
yeah, yeah,
understand me?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, that's great. Yeah, you have the same opinion. You agree with Fabio. And many people sometimes say about to be a child again. I want to share again, but when you are adults, you had a lot of problems. You had to pay your rent. You have to pay many things. You have bills to pay. You have the problem meeting attend, process, and many things. Your life is very the control and stress. Many problems. The people do have a lot of complaint when you're the child, in the childhood, you're very not innocent. You know how to stress. You know how to you have to feel happy over here. Some have many problems right now. Many people say, I'm not take advantage my childhood was the best moment for me. Okay, guys. Alfonso Fabio, the time's up. Thank you for sharing with me your childhood for good experience. I saw you had a good experience. Both like to play soccer. Fabio left to play soccer. I don't know why. Fabio don't know when to go on with the play soccer. It's a good skill. I thought. Alfonso is sad, but he will have the painful future in the football. Your mother, no one to support you, but this is so many try. But the light go on, the light go on, and you have to keep to go on and to try to improve every day.
Yes, teacher. Thank you, teacher.
Hi, teacher. Thank
I have an experience now with in my school in my pedagogical experience. When I am practicing that school is Santa Rosa de Lima. So in that school, there is a person, a foreign people, foreign person that is a Canadian person. It's a woman about 68 or 60 years old, and he usually or he I try to tell them or to speak with them with him with her, excuse me. So he speaks more slow but more fluency, more fluency. He usually link the final vocals or the final consonant with the with the next consonant or with the next word. So it's more difficult to speak or to listen her, but he speaks loud, he speaks very fluency. It's difficult, but I think that is a good idea to Fabio to Fabio hear different pronunciation, different kind of pronunciation because nowadays I try to understand different pronunciation like street pronunciation like Canadian like Australian French people. So I think that is good option for us to try to understand different kind of pronunciation.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Me, I have the experience. Yeah, this is right because many songs, the singer talking about, hey, mommy, ven aquí, the party over here. Over here, I don't understand over here. Over here, yeah, over here. When the C and the lyric, over here, over here. I say, mommy, ven aquí, party over here, over here, over here, over here, over here, ven aquí. So the many person in the United States, many person now don't want to finish the words. Maybe now he's saying, "Excuse me, and what time it is?" No, what time it is? No, hey, give me time. That's not the same. It's most directly. Hey, give me time. Or hey, how it's going? I know bad things. Or no, or so there are many examples. The United States, American people don't want to finish the words. You understand? And try to not use the you, not use many personal pronouns because this you talking to you. You are saying, ah, yeah, I saw yesterday. Maybe you. The topic is about talking about my mother. The yes, I saw yesterday. I know so. Don't know use the I saw her. I saw her yesterday. You know, say I saw yesterday because you're talking about your mother. Yeah, I saw yesterday in the restaurant in the afternoon. Yeah, okay, yeah. Dicen chino que, o sea, son directos, no tratan de usar ya pronombres personales, ya no lo usan más. Incluso you dicen jab, dicen jab. So right now in the United States, not trying to use it because it's understand when you say there's something or using the person, you don't have to say with every P, you, her, his, her, you, her, I, we. So I thought use them most personal because it's automatic directly. Here song when you are hearing this person speaking English. Sometimes you know how this is a parent you don't understand well. So the people speak slowly, the situation, the people speaking so thinking so much, and other person speaking very rapid speaker. There are many rapid speakers. So different. Yeah, it's good for you. Different another person they had a good different environment for speaking. Ah well, and then see you soon at the next Tuesday at 4. I talk this idea and the channel or the topic. Uh, Good had the rest after the afternoon. Okay.
Okay,
Okay,
teacher. Good afternoon.
Take care, Fabio. Take care, Fabio. Take care, Alonso.
Thank you very much, teacher, and this is the idea that you if you can to support us in our pronunciation and in our speaking and writing, no problem, teacher.
Yeah, to how to open your mind, try to know how to fear to speaking here, know how to try to listen for you hear. If you hearing, try you hear, you try to listen and understand when the Fabio and me is speaking, and with Fabio as well. Okay.
This is the idea that learning each other and learning each other and the speaking and advancing this course.
Okay, thank you.
Let's
See you. Take care.
see you, teacher, next Tuesday at
Tuesday.
4
On
o'clock.
Tuesday. Next
Tuesday,
class on Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Tuesday is martes. Tuesday.
Okay, teacher. Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
Tuesday and Thursday. Yeah. Yeah. Alfonso, take care. Thank you very much, Alfonso.
You're welcome, teacher. Have a good rest or have a good weekend.
See you the Tuesday. Okay. Thank you as well. Me too.